Here's a perfect song to play in a balmy breeze on an island under a coconut tree. Now it sings about sipping margaritas and a laid-back lifestyle. But if you dive deeper into the lyrics, you'll find there's some undertones of mistakes made in a relationship. Ever been there? I have, and if so, jamming this song might help you out. Now I want to talk about the guitar solo. Well, it's not really a guitar solo, it's just an instrumental section. It's played by like marimbas and a bunch of different instruments, steel drums, recorder, all at the same time, but I want to show you how to do this on guitar. Now I'm not going to talk about the simple strumming part. I have a separate lesson on that. The song just uses 3 chords, D, G, and A, and you can strum through the whole thing with those. But the guitar solo is going to start off like this. So this solo is based on thirds, which basically means you've got these notes like this note here, which is D, and the next note is F sharp. Those are 3-letter names apart. D, E, F, and in this case it's an F sharp. So we're gonna use, that's called a major third. We're also gonna use some minor thirds, which take that one note and lower it 1 fret. So we've got a couple different shapes. The first one is the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then the 2nd fret on the 1st string. And we're gonna walk up 3 and 2 there to 5 and 3, and then 7 and 5. So we've got this first shape, then the second shape, and then it moves up. So then we come back, then back up. So now that's very similar to like Brown-Eyed Girl, the lick there. And these thirds are very common in a lot of songs. Another good one is Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash. So that's how it starts. Then we do the same thing again, but we go down, back down to the first starting point there, D and F sharp. So those 2 licks, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now it's a tricky rhythm there. It's like ba-da-da-da-da-da, and you come in quick there. It's starting in beat 2, 1, 2. And then those are 8th notes, 3 and 4 and 1 and, so ba-da-dee-dee-dee-da-dee, 3, 4, 1, 2, ba-da-dee-dee-da-da. Then we do another variation, start the same way. This time go up higher, and that's the same shape as this, just up here at the 8th and 7th fret. So then, okay, then we walk back down from this 8 and 7 to 7, 5, 5, 3, 3, 2, and then we finish on 2, 0. So we actually go higher than usual and then lower than usual for the final variation here. So, and that there, the band goes to A. So as the chord changes, the solo follows with it, and this brings up something very important. You want to be thinking about your solo and the chords at the same time and how they interact. And if you've struggled with this to play lead and rhythm anywhere on the fretboard, then go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide, and I want to show you the 5 most powerful scales and chords that click together to unlock the entire fretboard. And this is completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab this cheat sheet. It's just 1 page, it's 1 PDF, but it's going to be the most powerful guide to understand the fretboard you'll ever see. So that's important because you go to the A there, and then you got this part here. Now from here, we're going to do more of an arpeggiated guitar part, okay? So we're going to go up to these shapes. The band goes G to A, and we're gonna play this. Okay, so this can be played, I'm finger picking it here, but this can be played, with a pick as well. You just gotta do what's called arpeggio picking. So I'll show you the first shape here. it's a chord, it's a G chord, which again, this is gonna tie in with the fretboard guide. Actually, it's one of the shapes on the fretboard guide, but it's here, the 9th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret, from the 4th string down. So I grip down that shape. Then I pluck strings 1, 3, 2. Okay, so that's it there. Just pluck that. And then you're gonna add your pinky here to the 10th fret of the 1st string. Okay, and you'll pluck the 1st string. So, see that? Then come down, hold this shape here, and play strings 4, 1, 2, 1. So those together go. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and all the rhythm there is even eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then you take off your pinky and you move this up. Okay, this is a G chord here, this is an A chord, and it's gonna match what the band is doing down here. Again, tying in with that fretboard guide, all this stuff is connected. You have to know how to see it, and that's when you're gonna really start ripping it up all over the fretboard. So here, I'm gonna hold this shape, that's the same shape, you should be on 11, 9, 10, 9. And we're gonna play strings 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's the first part. Then play 4, 1, 2, 3. So it's, and I'm trying to let these all ring. I don't want to go like, I want them all to ring over. And it's all using notes in the chord. It's called arpeggiating the chord. So backing up, those 2 measures of arpeggios go. Then we do this. Oh, it's so good. And it's very simple. This goes to the D chord, and we slide into, again, tying in the fretboard guide, it's this shape here. This is sliding into 11, then 10, 10 on the 2nd string, 11 on the 3rd string, 12, 10 on the 2nd string. Then that's a little repetitive figure there. You do a pull off from 12 to 11 on the 3rd string, then do it again, then finish on 12 of the 4th string. So it's, one and 2 and 3 and. Okay, so backing up. After this, we go back to those thirds and we finish out the solo like this. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so let me break this down here. Again, thirds, but now instead of here, we're doing it on a different string. So I've got 9 and 8, then 7 and 7, then 6 and 5. I'm on the 3rd and 2nd strings. And you can play them kind of staccato, right? Kind of choppy. I think that sounds good then. But then hold the last one. So it's like choppy and then hold. 2, 3, 4, 1. So that there is 7, 7, and then 6 and 5, and then 7 and 7. That's the lowest one we've got so far, which is on the 4th and 3rd strings. Just bar that there with my ring finger. So backing up. 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. All right, let's put it all together now, and I'm gonna bring in the rhythm with a looper pedal that's strumming just the basic chords. Again, if you wanna learn those, check out the other video on my channel, but get set, here we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you have it. I would play that for the instrumental section of Margaritaville. Again, it's all those different instruments combined into one guitar part. Now be patient with this. It's tricky between moving up those thirds quickly on the neck and arpeggio picking. So be patient. And if you want to learn to master soloing like this anywhere on the fretboard, then go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab this free PDF that's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to unlock the neck. It's going to be one of the most useful guides you ever see for understanding the neck, and it's all on one page, and it's completely for free. So go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and grab that now. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.